Welcome. Show starts in 45 minutes.
Holy must have a spot.
Okay, Lee's here now.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's just me playing around, dude. Don't even, you know.
No, I'm just, seeing your setup.
Right on.
Cheaper.
Jeefer.
Yeah.
Max. Again, same thing here. So what we'll do is we'll take something from 3D Studio Max and kind of just go crazy with Photoshop. Another one here. Oh, by the way, as I'm doing this, if you guys have any questions, please shout them out, because I don't mind stopping. Okay, so now, this piece, these are photographic ones. So basically what I did is I took a photo and then took elements from that photo and then abstracted from that. So there's no 3D, it's just pure Photoshop. This specific one is pure Photoshop and one single photograph. Same thing here, pure Photoshop, one single photograph. Again, I did not take this photo. I will not take credit for it because it's beautiful. But all the stuff around her, the stuff coming off of her head, the gradients, the shapes, that was all done in Photoshop from photos. And same thing here. I did take this photo of this beetle. I will take that credit. And same thing here. This is all photos, a bunch of stock photos, buildings. There's some gears in there and some random stuff. So anyway, that is my artwork. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to attempt to create something original in the 45 minutes that I have. So what I'm going to start with is these photos that I took of some construction equipment. And using the magic wand tool, I'm going to just grab a bunch of random stuff here. 10 to 20, where they could get crazy and go up to maybe 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It just depends on what I'm doing.
That name looks fake. So now I know that name. Yeah, she was supposed to actually.
How about tolerance and gradient?
How about her?
What do you like to set your tolerance and gradient at?
Tolerance is always, for these images I'm using 30 on my tolerance. That's for the magic wand. I duplicate a lot of layers as well, as you can see. And then I use a lot of flips and rotates to kind of make things flow. So the cool thing about doing these selections like this is that, as you can see, there's gives you really cool little specks of stuff as you're deleting things that are just completely random and abstract, and they just kind of show up. A lot of people use brushes to do this kind of thing, and I kind of stay away from that because I like to treat everything as a job original. And so then another thing that really kind of gets things going really crazy is that if you, I don't know, I'm using to remember the keyboard shortcut, but Control-Shift-E will take everything that's visible and put it on its own layer. So I now have everything that I just made merged on its own layer. So from that, I can transform it down a little bit, flip it, and then start extracting from that a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can tell, but as I work, I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of go with the flow. So I really don't know what I'm making at all. I'm just kind of feeling things out. So you may see me put something somewhere and then I'm going to move it later just because it doesn't stops working. Sorry about the wind.
Oh, there was no effect.
So basically what I'm doing is I kind of didn't like how it was looking, so I'm kind of modifying it. I think it got a little messy. But it happens. Part of the fun of creating like this is you get to like try to find what's on what layer. It's pretty fun.
Like that.
see what's going on. I mean, that's cool. It's great. I like it. I'm good.
It's a tear. I'm so
The
happy.
heckling didn't start it all over again.
Many times. I've actually created this piece 8 times before today. Every time it was different.
I like it when you have the cross. Stop right there. Everybody thinks a different piece.
What I'm missing is how you make the progression to transform,
What's that?
how you're going to pre-transform, how you're getting there.
Keyboard shortcut, Control T.
That's it?
Yeah, that's a transform, and that lets you rotate or scale. And if you right click, you can get all the other cool, like the warp,
Right.
stuff like that. Sorry, again, if I'm not talking, please ask questions.
I just wish I did that 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, one of the things that really helps me is know all the keyboard shortcuts. Most of the time I'm working in full screen, but I'm actually working in a lower resolution because of the projector, so it's a little wonky. I'm not used to this stuff. That's another cool thing. If you hold Control for the keyboard shortcut guy, if you hold Control and right-click anywhere, it's going to show you the layers that are underneath your mouse click, which is a really, really handy tool if you design the way I designed.
That's exactly what I do. I'm just a drawing master.
There you go.
So you believe in the chaos stuff too.
No, too lazy to get me everything games.
Gray or something, then yeah, you're going to get some cool colors.
The world's largest building convention. That's why. Another flash.
Another thing I do with the gradients instead of doing full and white is you can use the eyedropper. You can grab a color. And if you do it in that color. Again, we're going to transform and